fire service. Another one coming in here. We also have buses here. There's buses, classic commercials, a few trips round. Yeah, a few here. It's old Bristol's here. Coaches and buses here, part of the commercials. We have buses here, lots of vintage coaches. That's how you get motorways. Express coach service. Now, I think I saw a few of these. There we are, red and white. Saw a few of these in Cheltenham. Dog looking on there. Coach. Bedford. I know. Bristol RE there. Single deckers. There's a rare model, an Austin bus there. So they made a lot of things over the years. A lot of different types of vehicle for various uses. Vintage coaches here. We have some buses here as well. Burnley, right up in Lancashire. Leyland there. They're both Leyland, by the way. Leyland, a few photographs as well here. Wigan here. South Cerney, the old airfield here. Swindon. Buses from over the years, various styles and designs, and of course there have been a lot of changes over the years as well to accommodate disabled people and wheelchairs and various other demands. I've been interested solely in buses or coaches. Do have a look at another production I created, which is from Cheltenham Bus Festival. I'll see if I can post a link there. The Leyland there, meanwhile the Titan and the Bristol VR there. Line of buses here. Some of the traction engines here. Petersfield. D. Brown's in from Woodchester near Stroud. All in motion here. Got their own ring here, I do believe. Basin and family Reupload. They're not going in the main ring today. But the problem is when it gets a bit wet, it just churn it up a bit for other displays. Got their own ring down there. Meanwhile, more working steam here on my right. Dogs looking on here. Woodchester in here as well. Small engines as well here. Bit of running works as well. The steam traction here. It's got a few steam lorries here as well. Stop in there a moment to reverse. You want these steam lorries here and others here got a miniature bishops, lidade. Working engines here. But they have got their own ring for showcasing the magnificent works of art here. One coming out here, I've given people a trip round. Well, this is the steam engines, steam traction engines, and their own ring here. I think the main reason for this is perhaps because it saves them from using the other exhibition ring, and of course, if it's wet, just churn up the ground, so they have to roll it and everything else to make sure it's prepared for the next users. So that's why it's already been made a bit easier for the traction here with the any inclement weather as forecast. But not too bad today though. Meanwhile, there's the steam engines in here now, passing. They're allowed to come in here any time apparently and showcase their works of art here. No set time for display or anything. Petersfield, I think that's up in Shropshire, or that area. That's steam engines here, all the specifications, and all made for different uses over the decades. Up to the war, of course. Steamroller and another steamroller there. And another one coming in here. No set times in here or routines or anything else, just come in and out as they want to. And I have been told they think the Dorset Steam Rally, which I've never been to, has actually been cancelled permanently. I know it was cancelled last year, I think probably the year before that. Certainly this year it's cancelled due to ongoing spiralling costs. So sadly, hope they don't alter that way. Which means showcasing these magnificent engines and other exhibition items here will not take place. It's nice to show the young how we used to do things years ago. Coming out the ring here, and some are going around, some coming in. No set rules here. In the steam ring here. Have a trip round there. Pleasure trip. McLaren leads.
Right, well now, Tony Beeching has just arrived on the careful watchful eye of Mrs. Beeching with steering, and he is going to offer an opportunity to go around the ring steering the martial engine. So if you'd like to have a go, we're going to do a circuit round first by the look of it. If you want to have a go, if you come to the right hand end of the commentary box,
Steamroller here in the ring.
It will allow
Exclusive ring for the steam engines.
Steer the engine. Adults, please, if not, deal with most of the things are not suitable to hold on to our top. So it really is just a case of one adult who will be holding on to the steering wheel as you go around. It's a unique experience, not an opportunity. Other Aveling just going past, belonging to Mr. Hickson. So quite a lot of Aveling rollers here, simply because there were so many of them.
Some leaving the ring
relatively modern one, 1926. Was at one time it was beautiful.
Well, here's the steam engine that's coming around here, I think. So they look like other commercial vehicles anyway, certainly. I had to turn them over quite a few times, he was saying about 15 times before get on the hard lot. Massive pieces of engineering and work of art. It's about keeping going as well. We need out, of course, during the summer. Borrel engine here. Under 10 tons. Meanwhile, got something else very different coming along here. A roller. Doing a few driving lessons here, certainly letting people have a go, and I've seen a lot of Chinese doing this over the years in different places. They're interested in these as well, especially some of the Chinese ladies. I'm not sure who's doing it today, man, having a go. Not as attractive as 3-day event here, started
yesterday. They were just a pressing, made out of steel. Much cheaper to manufacture than the wheels where you actually, to build a spoke wheel that you see on most of the engines, they would actually roll the outside, rivet all the spokes on, and then the cast hub in the centre would be cast onto the engine.
I should turn up northeast. Meanwhile, more coming along here. Borrel engine. Tremendous Somerset. Steamroller here. Ladies driving there. The two drivers here. bridge.
He was taking for a circuit of the ring and steer the engine. This machine that took over after the engines came along. Earlier on in the day, we saw a couple of ex-army matadors of Fensons coming in, pulling the log trolley. The Unipower was a purpose-built timber tractor. It was intended for this sort of work. Very, very powerful winch on the Unipower. Got several, I think at least 2 speeds, high speed and low speed, and that truck is a very powerful winch indeed. It will pull trees down. He's just dropped the anchor down. You can see on the back there the winch rope has been paid out, and he's going to winch the roller in. Not much of a load, frankly, for that tractor, the roller. Even if it stopped the rollers going round, it would still come. But as I say, that timber tractor, when you get that anchor dug in, and it gets really hard into the ground, the back wheels may well be up in the air, but it won't go in up to its neck, as you might say, because it's not that big a load. As I say, even if the roller driver puts you in forward gear and winds the brake on, it will still come.
There you are. Put that one back.
So he's just revving up a little bit. The old 5-cylinder Gardner throbbing away there. The Unipowers did 2 versions of the, one was called the Hannibal, I can't remember what the other one was. But one had the 5-cylinder Gardner and the other had the 6-cylinder.
Pulling him in.
Well, of course, it wasn't only a winch, it was also a crane. You can see the jib there. And then when he'd finished, of course, he would hitch up to the trailer load of logs that he'd loaded and take it into the sawmill. You still needed a trailer mate because brakes on the Unipowers were basic. The one I had to drive on quite some years ago with a loaded log trolley had vacuum on the wagon and on the trailer, so when you press the brake pedal, something rubbed a bit underneath. I wouldn't say that the rate of retardation was fantastic by quite a long way. It certainly would not be something you'd want to undertake in modern traffic, because you just need an awful lot of room to stop. Now, lovely half-size barrel scenic showman ad was going round. Now, the scenic showmans carried 2 dynamos.